Yay! Hello, everyone. Well, actually, I'm going to reset this quick. So, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. We're starting out for the... I don't even know how many times we're doing this. I love doing the Nebraska Harvest. It's so much easier to just get you guys some really great content. We can have a lot of fun. We can talk. This will probably be about a 2-hour stream, maybe, roughly. It's kind of what I'm shooting for, about 2 hours. But we're going to try and finish up as many beans as we can. I'll actually get the timer started. So we have 4 hats. To anybody who's new to the streaming, we have a hat game. I set a 10-minute timer. You guys get to vote on which hat I wear at the end of 10 minutes. That's the hat that I wear for you guys. So the first ones we have on the poll, I'll bring them up here and show you guys. It's not the same hats that you guys think we're going to have. So the Hooters hat's a slightly different version. I've had this one for a while, just kind of forgot about it. We have the Oliver hat, which is actually a Club Oliver hat. We have my Menards hat. And we have the DeKalb hat, and this is my yellow one, so that's the good DeKalb hat. But hope everybody's having a great start to their Saturday. Let me get my beans started here, and I'll start reading some of the comments. I saw a lot of you guys saying hello, how we doing? I'm doing fantastic. I'm slightly very tired, but I was also up till about, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday, well, this morning. And I decided that when I woke up at 8 o'clock, I was like, nope, not doing that. You're going deer hunting? Very nice. Top of the morning to everybody. Get your votes in if you can, if you haven't already. I know that some people are not able to vote, but you are able... Actually, I'm going to make sure Daryl or whoever is set. I think we're going to try and trust Daryl on here. If Corey pops in, I'll give him a chance. But I don't really necessarily... Okay, so it's Daryl. Daryl, are you going to go straight, though? That's the real question. Nope, he's not. That's my bad. I didn't set him up straight. Harrison, welcome in here. We're doing pretty good. To anybody asking for shoutouts, the thing about shoutouts is that I will give you a shoutout if you are a part of the membership group. It is just an easier way to manage it, because if I give a shoutout to everybody, if I give a shoutout to one person, then I have to give it to everybody. There are exceptions, but I make up those exceptions as I go. I just need to get started first, and then I can pay attention to you guys. If I can pay attention first to what I'm doing, then I can take care of you guys right away. But I need to get this started first since I'm a little behind. Okay, Daryl, Corey, who's going to get it? And Kevin actually is back with us now, so if Kevin pops in, we'll be able to have Kevin run this. But I have to get the right person. Who's going to get it? I give everybody a specific worker. Come on, there it is. All right, Daryl, you go. Whew. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Now that I can pay attention to you, I'll explain what I was saying earlier. So the shout-out thing, I only give shout-outs if I give an exception, or if you were part of the membership, or you were one of my Blue Wrench members. So that's kind of the rules with that. But it's a very low intense stream. We just kind of want to keep things rolling and try and get as much of this as done as possible. I'm going to maybe try and fill up the rest of the truck before I take it in. I can probably shut that off, not waste any diesel. First American Farming, I'm having problems right now with my audio where you guys see the amount of shorts I'm putting out. The shorts I don't put the game audio in because that's recording directly from like screen recording on my phone. It's the problem where I think there's something like either not connected right or the audio's not set up right on the capture card, that it's like a really staticky audio. So like when you max out a microphone and it becomes really staticky, that's what it sounds like. So I got to figure out what's going on with that before I can really put out a first video. It could be Monday, it could be Wednesday, heck, I might even throw something together for Sunday. I really don't know, but I haven't gotten that far yet. I'm trying to stay on track, trying to stay on schedule so you guys can have great content, but that's kind of the issue with American Farming right now. It's operator error, but I'm having some audio problems. I would probably say the STS. I kind of like the looks of it better. The 9600 is just a little bit too boxy for me. Are you going to get another mini tractor? Probably not. I honestly hate to say it. I don't know. And plus, you guys haven't. Get yourself some water. Make sure you stay hydrated. I got my water bottles this time. I don't know what Grant's situation is going to be with Farm Sim anymore. If he does it, it's probably just going to be gold mining and maybe once in a blue moon some sort of farming video. But he is strictly dedicated to American Farming right now. I don't do Snapchat streaks. I mean, the longest one I think I ever did one time was maybe like 20 days with somebody, but that was literally because I did something stupid, and I was like, well, we'll just try this one time. I do not do Snapchat streaks. My Snap score is only like 10,000. And I've had the app for like 5-6 years. You have the membership? Well, if you had the membership, your name would be green, but I don't see that. So you might have been a gifted member. The line in front of the GPS, that is it's a PC only mod. I really want to maybe try to look in the course play. I could just never figure it out. American farming is not going to start. I thought I was going to try and do it, but I gave you guys a poll. I sent it out this morning. I said, hey, let's do, would you guys rather see American farming? The only problem is I'd have to like turn the audio almost all the way down on the phone because it would be staticky as can be. Or do we just stay simplistic where we could teach you guys as much interaction as possible, but I also can watch the chat and interact with you guys on Nebraska. And you guys by like 87% wanted Nebraska, so that's what we ended up going with. GPS is the mod. It's guided steering. Jerry is doing just fine. He's doing a lot better than I am. He got a lot more nights sleep. He just gets to chill over here. When I get done with work, he just gets to sit here and have fun. This actually is my new standing desk, though. Like, I had one that you guys saw the picture of, but I ended up transferring that, like, basically gave that one to my mom, and then I got this one where I actually, it's a small little, like, I'd say 3 feet by 2 feet, and it's perfect. It has a little keyboard area, a little mouse area, and I can just, it's hydraulic one, it's pretty cheap, really nice and simple. But Jerry sits on it now. Oh, no! Dirk! You're finally back! Okay, hang on, guys. We got Dirk in the chat. Dirk! Justice for him! There we go. I gotta get Dirk his wrench back. Sorry about that. Might have scared you. I run a Logitech G27. Now, we have 85 current viewers in the stream themselves and only 32 likes, so if you guys have not already, while waiting on getting these beans to fill up, which will not happen for the rest of the field, consider hitting that like button. Everybody can do that, but if you have the ability to, or you are able to and you haven't yet, vote for your favorite hat in the poll. Right now, we're currently wearing Wallinga. I kind of wanted to take a hat we haven't really worn a lot, but definitely carries some good meaning behind it, because Wallinga is one of the licensed brands in American farming. I actually was playing American farming while setting up this stream. I pretty much was making another short, and this one's going to be based on the Grinch. When I'm done with the stream, I'll put it up, so you guys will be able to see that live once the stream is done. Might take a second, but the next short is going to be the Grinch. Which, speaking of all that, how are you guys enjoying the shorts? I honestly feel like American farming is going to be a lot more of a shorts kind of a game for me. I love making the shorts out of it. Like, it is just so much fun to go and pull, like, my favorite audio clips from things and just make the dumbest little shorts. For some reason, you guys really liked the tree one from Brother Bear. I am a Ford person. And I did try and reorganize my hats, so we will have like a Ford, Chevy, Dodge. Maybe not competing against each other exactly, but they will be pretty close in the select the hat poll. G920, that's a good wheel. I think that's pretty much just the Xbox version. It's before the G29, which was cross-platform between PC and console, but G27 was like the PC version, and the G920 was the Xbox and console version, even though that one was technically made for both PC and Xbox. Oh, it was a long week. Very, very long week. I just gotta wait on Daryl. And Kevin is back, so if we have to unhire a worker or do something of that nature, Kevin is back with us. So Kevin is also a part of the American farming. I did a little, like, meet the crew. Everybody had their closest representation I could make of them in American farming. I think that is a 9660 STS, if I'm correct. I am 21. I believe the GPS mod can be found on Mod Network. Google.com is going to be your friend for that one. Just go FS22 guidance steering and it should bring it right up. Steve! Hello, Steve. All right, if anybody is in the chat... Oh, all of you, actually. All 96 of you wonderful people. I need you to go into your emojis chat, and I want you to light up the chat with pizzas, pineapples, pickles, and bread. We need to get every one of those things going out, because we want to get this chat rolling, and we need to get you guys involved. We got 30 seconds left on our timer, so I'm going to get the hats, which are right next to me, with Hooters still winning at 36%. Kind of surprised. I thought Oliver would actually kind of wipe the floor on that one. But I'll get the Hooters hat ready to go while I grab my next 4, which will be Honda, JCB, FBN, and Donut Media, because apparently that's who was the next 4 hats. Yes, pizza pineapples. Sandwich. Let us get this sandwich. And there is our timer. Reset that on the clock. Yes, all of the pizza pineapples and pickles. So you can put... I actually might switch my hats quick so I can get to the combine. Now with the Hooters hat active, let's get... Oh, exploring... Hang on a minute. I gotta see here. Exploring with, I believe that's Redneck. Thank you for the $20 super chat. You are absolutely fantastic. Thank you for donating. Fearsome Rhino, welcome to the Uncle Buck supporters. Nate's in the chat. Can we get a hello for Nate? I gotta get this poll shut off quick so we can get our next one started, and then I'll get the hat poll started again. So thank you guys for voting in that one. We had 99. Let's see if we can get over 100 on the next one. We finally got over 100 people watching, so that makes a little bit more sense. Let's see. Next hat, question mark. We got 10 minutes on the clock once this one is over. And as I stated, it is Donut Media, because I actually enjoy Donut Media. I don't know if any of you guys enjoy them, but I get a kick out of them. FBN Farmer. I'm just going to type in Farmer Business Network. FBN. I'm just going to type in FBN Network. You guys should probably know what that is. If you guys, any of you know Millennial Farmer, this is like his go-to people. And then it is JCB, which I have a very bad feeling is going to pull up the rear. Not JBC, JCB. I can spell. I know how to spell. And then Honda. There you go. So there's your next set of hats. I got to catch the combine. Yeah, FBN. Farmer Business Network. Yay, Millennial Farmer. Zach Johnson. You do need to get me a Rhino hat. Yeah, Jerry, what's our like goal for this? Because it's not going to be as long of a stream. You got to be reasonable. 200? If we can get 200 likes on this stream, I don't have to pay you anything. You heard the pineapple. 200 likes. If we can get 200 likes, Reddings Farms for the $5 super chat. Thank you, buddy. That is very much appreciated. Glad you're enjoying the stream so far, and you're glad that you love the channel. But let me show you guys the hats quick, since I kind of can... wait. Let me set my speed here so I can actually show you guys. And perfect. Miller Farms for the $2 super chat. How much stuff behind me cost? I kind of collected it over a range of time, so I never really could give you a full price tag. A lot of it I also got on sale. Everything behind me is probably worth a couple thousand though. But to show you guys the hat so you have an idea of what you're working at. There is the FBN hat. Donut Media. Exploring with Rednecks for another $20. You are insane, my friend. Thank you so much for that. There is our JCB hat. And then the Honda Fox hat. So there is your timer. There is your clock. Let's drop a gear and let it rock. Man, that Explorer Farms, you were going above and beyond. You were awesome, man. Joe, our legendary Joe, who gifted 20 subscriptions 2 streams ago. Corbin Kimball with the $1 super chat and the first time donating. I think the other one that I saw, you also were a first time donator on the stream. Thank you guys. This is fantastic. You guys don't have to do this. We're all just here to have some fun, share some good times, and make things happen. That's really what we're doing here. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream so far, and I'm hoping I'm keeping this rolling and entertaining enough for you. David? Wait a minute. Yeah, dude. Okay, so wait a second. Wait, is David here? Yeah, everybody hit the like stream. We got to get 200 likes so I don't have to pay the pineapple rent. I only got a $1 bill in my wallet, so I don't really want to pay him that. You're greedy, Jerry. This is Jerry the Pineapple, if anybody wants to know. The channel logo is a Buck logo, because I'm a Buck. My last name's Buck. But Jerry is the official channel mascot. He's a pineapple. And he's got a pineapple fishing cap on, so you can't really get better than that. all over 1,900. Solid. Farmer Trio. I haven't seen your name. Emily. Emily's here. Oh. We got the whole crew coming in now. We got Dirk back. We have Emily here moderating. We have... The only person we got to get now is Chad. If we can get Chad in here, it's a win. Because we got Nate, we got Emily, we got Joe, we got Dirk. It's like the whole family's back together. See if it's like... I'd say, I don't remember if this was a single hopper or a double hopper trailer. Oh, we need to get Kevin in here. That's who it is. We're missing Jarhead. Where's he at? What is Joe hauling? I want to know what Joe's hauling. Joe, what are you hauling right now if you're a trucker? Exploring with rednecks for $20. Can we just put him as a pinned? This is... You're incredible, man. You're going above and beyond the line, the Call of Duty. Thank you. Thank you for the another $20 super chat. Excuse me on that. It's going pretty good, guys. We're having a great time right now. We just filled up one full truck of beans out of this field. I would consider that a win. Kind of a heavy load. When this trailer's fully loaded, this Kenworth, it definitely takes a second. But welcome, everybody, welcome back, Dirk. Dirk has been missing for a while, or at least I haven't seen him had his wrench since June. This man has finally emerged from the shadows. I'm so glad to have you back, man. It's good to have you back. Harrison, I haven't seen you in here yet, bud. Welcome in. Oh, he's hauling a load of cattle. Waylon. Dude, we got a lot of people in here. We got 146 people. We're already at 94 likes. If you haven't already, hit that little like button. Let's get this thing up. Gary, we might be able to hit if we can hit 300 by the end of this, I'd be very surprised. If you haven't already, consider hitting that like button because everybody can do that. We have 4 minutes left on the timer. David, welcome to the Mr. Boomnastic OG fan club. It's awesome. Welcome for joining. If you want to, be sure to go into your custom emojis and let everybody know what kind of custom emojis you can get. I'm going to try and work on that in the coming 2 weeks of like either rearranging or remaking my emoji list so we can have some really good ones, whether that be new logos or just dumb things that I've done. Maybe even like the one where I'm like spread eagle starfish laying on the ground that I posted in the community chat. But we got over the 100 likes. It's fantastic. Wait, there's 2 member thingies. Did you become one member and then jump to the other one, Mr. Kermit? But yeah, post all the custom emojis. We got a bunch of them. I got the Scary Jerry. We didn't... Oh, that's what it is. David gifting 20. You guys are fantastic. David, what's going on, man? Dude, now Dirk is one of the members? This is awesome. You guys have so much fun today. I love you guys. So all of my newest gifted members, if you haven't already, get yourself in the chat, get into your custom emojis, and let's see all of those beautiful little emojis and see what you guys have. I want to see all of the new Jerry's, all of the new whatever you can get out of there. I'm just going to pick it up and move these. I don't have the mental capacity to just try and fix this the logical way. But I got to get the auger system set up. There we go. I can speak. I can talk. I can maybe do things. Can I figure myself out? No, I can't. Okay, we're going to figure this out. I do like breadsticks. Breadsticks are awesome, Mr. Breadstick. So if anybody knows, Mr. Breadstick, he was our featured, he was our featured, I make exceptions for saying names last time because I was just like dying laughing when I first heard his name. What if I just decided to buy 150 20s? Then I'd hope you'd be able to be willing to part with one. And I'd better get the one that has the Wheatland fenders and the Wheatland front axle. Because otherwise, if it's a row crop one, I don't want that. I don't really care for the row crop 5020s, but the Wheatland ones, woohoo! Now that is a good looking tractor. But that's already on, so I just want to make sure that that is dumping. Yes, it is. We are awesome. Emily is actually Nate's moderator that came over and now is a part of one of my moderators. She's got a good reputation on that. She does very good at she's very good at her job, and I trust her to keep you guys in line. Exploring with with another $20 super chat. Man, I'm starting to feel like Clutch over here. What's going on with you guys? This is a great day so far. You guys are. Am I keeping you somewhat entertained? Okay, something's going on with this. What's going on with my? This is my grain vac, not grain vac. This. Is it like just? Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to figure things out. Maybe not. I don't know. We just got to switch to the back hopper here in just a second. I don't give shoutouts to just. I can't give shoutouts to anybody that's not technically like a member or the Blue Wrench or moderation. The chat goes by sometimes too fast, as well as I can't. If I give it to one, then I have to give it to everybody. So shoutouts are not going to be a generic thing unless, like I've said, Mr. Breadstick is kind of an exception. If I decide that I want to give it to him out of the whatever I'm thinking, then that's just kind of how it goes. This thing's starting to make me mad. Something is not working here. But what's going on here? I think I might have rolled back too far. That, or we filled up the bins. That is also an option. Hang on a minute, guys. I gotta try and figure this out. Something's messed up here. What's going on? Everything's like falling out of place. All of my auger systems are messing up. Okay, start filling. I think it's completely full. Like, I think my beans are completely full. Yeah, I am completely full on beans. We might just have to start taking them in. Well, I can move the bins. I'm actually gonna have to move the bin site. Everybody, my mama's here. Everybody say hi to my mom. Hi, mama. I gotta move the auger over though, because I gotta get it to the bean bin. I'm just gonna pick it up and move it. I'm too lazy. I got things to do and people to see. Let's see if we can maybe set it like right here. That might be the best spot. Something that I can still drive to it with. Yes, everybody say hi, Mom. My mama is like my #1 fan. Everybody says they have a #1 fan. People say that they're my #1 fan. Okay, I think that hat timer has been broken for like the last however long. My bad on that. I'm gonna move my drive over deck though over to this probably. That or I might have to get another one. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. This is becoming a train wreck. I thought that hat timer seemed to be going a little bit slow. My bad. I thought the hat timer was something. I don't know. I gotta get this set up though first. Yes, my mother is my biggest fan. Absolutely. That woman is a saint. It's also a carbon copy version 2 of me, but I gotta back this out a little bit. It's a little too close. There we go. That might be better. So I gotta lower it down just a smidgen. There we go. So now I can put the beans on there if I needed to. Willie, welcome to the Rentalman Buck Club. Glad to have you here. Yeah, I can't dry the beans, so I'm just gonna move my drive over deck to this spot over here. Don't mind me. I'm okay. The truck tipped over. Please don't. No, that did not happen. This did not happen. You did not see anything. Oh boy. I just need to get this where I can unload and keep going. I can't be like messing around. Okay, there we go. Let's roll around. We'll worry about this mess later. You feel thick. Why do you feel thick, Trio? Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. You did not see anything. I'm going to check that. I'm going to get the hat timer fixed quick. So, hat timer's up. JCB one. Of all brands. That's the first time I've ever seen JCB win that. Now, I don't know if they were there when the poll, like, actually set, but, hey, I'll definitely take that. So let's get the hat timer reset. I want to get this part set up quick, just so we can have ourselves another little poll going on. I want to get my ducks in a row. Okay, FBN wasn't too far behind. I'm actually pretty surprised that JCB pulled that one off. 148 votes. That is awesome. We got 158 viewers, not a Q&A. We're going to be doing a poll, not a Q&A. And let's do the next hat. Now, if I got to get this right, I got to start this correct. Next hat, question mark. Let's do it. So next hat will be between, Ford's in this one. So we got Ford, Pioneer, Bobcat, and Case. Uh-oh. We got ourselves some heavy hitters in this one. We got ourselves some heavy hitters. You guys are going to want to get on this one. Yeah, Ford, Case IH, and it's the Welker hat. Welker special, I'll just put it that, so it kind of gives you an idea. It's not like the Farmall one. Pioneer, and it's my blue and gray, blue and like tan variant. Pioneer, and if I can get to it quick enough, Bobcat, and it's my good Bobcat. It's the red one. Now, don't you dare pull the Bobcat thing on me, everybody. I know Lieutenant Dan, wherever he's at, once he gets in here. Well, I'll get that started quick. We'll show you guys just so you know what we're looking at. We have the Case IH hat, signed by, well, it's just the Welker variant. We have the classic Ford hat. My blue and, like, tan-colored Pioneer hat. And the good Bobcat hat. This is the good Bobcat. There's your time, there's your things. Let's get these beans dumped and empty out the combine and be on our way. I'll set those over there because those ones were worn. I'll set these over here because they were worn. And we'll stay on track. Okay, here we go. Dude, Lieutenant Dan is like one of my favorite TikTokers. Plus, I know I just see that Daryl is full. I'm actually surprised. I didn't think I'd get another full combine load out of that field. But I need to empty out the truck first. Your poll isn't showing up. Maybe, like, refresh the stream. I'm not 100% sure. That's where some people were telling me they were having problems where they couldn't get, they weren't able to vote. But if you haven't liked the stream yet, you can do that. That'll definitely help. I don't know where we're at on the like counter, but we are shooting for at least 200, so I don't have to pay Jerry rent. If we're lucky enough, we're already 28 minutes in, we might be able to hit 3. And Ford is still winning at 38 majority, so that's... In my mind, that's fantastic because, you know, I love Ford, but we'll see how well this goes for everyone else. Bill Gaming for the 99-cent super chat. Thank you, Bunches Butt. I really do appreciate that. I don't know what the 5 stands for, but I do know that it is much appreciated. And I hope you were enjoying the stream so far. What is going on with all of my stuff? It just keeps sliding. It literally just doesn't stay still. I'm having a heck of a time trying to do this. Oh, it's because it's on wheels going downhill. Hang on, I know what's going on here. There we go. Maybe that might help me a little bit. I know it's supposed to be... There we go. Either way, we're good. We're going back to the thing. Tip the truck over again. I don't want to tip the truck over again. That's not what I'm trying to do here. Okay, my timer. Why do I keep having my time? Oh, I'm hitting the enter button. That's why. My bad. Nope, it's because my buttons on my keyboard. I think I was hitting enter on either way when I hit start of the engine, and it pauses the timer because my enter button is the timer how it starts. It's not haunted, it's just I can't do things right. I need to actually make my key bindings. I need to get like a dedicated stream deck so I can have all this stuff on a completely different panel from my keyboard. My keyboard runs all of the stream stuff. Half the reason why I say I'm not really a streamer because I don't really have half the stuff to make it a really good streamer. The best small map, I really like Old Family Farm. They're all going to pretty much be PC mods unless... You have, like, Alma, Missouri. There's also Griffin, Indiana is probably one of my favorites. And then, what's another really good one that's kind of small? I don't necessarily know. And I need to go empty out Daryl in the combine. Happy we technically just started. I think we're pretty close to getting ready to move anyway. I did about a little over 2/3 or 3/4 last time. Edgewater, yeah, that's not really a small map. The fields are relatively large on that. Griffin, Indiana is probably my favorite all-around, like, small console-friendly map. Bucks County, Pennsylvania. I have actually never played on that map. I've heard things about it. I've seen the map before. I have never played on it. I always get confused, though, because when somebody's talking about it, I always think they're talking about, like, hey, so they're making a map for where I'm at? Like, no, it's just Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Oh. I hate them. Dude, the like, music box on the Christmas tree, if it wasn't, like, deafeningly loud, I'd be fine with it. But it's the fact that it just some Christmas song. Like, come on, man. Kobe. Remember, everybody, hydrate. If you got water next to you, take a sip. I'm actually, you know what? That was so good, I'm going to do another one. I love me some water. Water is delicious. It doesn't taste like anything, but water doesn't really have a taste. But you can definitely tell the texture of it. Like hose water, hose well water. That is the pristine Sistine Chapel of water. If you didn't drink from a garden hose growing up, I'm sorry, you don't know what living is. That is some pristine stuff right there. Yeah, I've almost thought about just going into the mod itself and taking out, like, the music box portion, or at least turning the volume down, or making a button that I can walk up to it and turn it on and off. But dang, does it get annoying. So we got 4 minutes left on the clock, and Ford is still winning the poll. I don't know exactly if David gifted more people, but his little, like, tag is still sitting up on the top that he donated those. So if you donated more, thank you, David, but otherwise, I'll just kind of keep my mouth closed because I'm so disoriented on what I'm trying to do. Definitely, though, let's see if we can get Kevin back in there. Kevin's back! Everybody, can we get a round of applause? Let's welcome Kevin back. We're going to welcome him back on. Everybody give a round of applause for Kevin. He's finally back in action. We'll see how he does in the STS. It feels good to have him back. Old Kevin was part of our STS Combine Fire that happened the other week. I'm already in works with Marty on a certain project. We might do a collaboration on, well, Marty and I will do a collaboration, but series might collide with Prairie State and Nebraska. But we're 208 people currently in the chat. Well, 208 current people watching. If you haven't already, hit that little thumbs up. Haven't also already, hit that little sub button. Hit the little bell. But if you need to, go ahead and vote. Well, not if you feel the urge to, go ahead and vote on the hat poll if you haven't already. We got 3 minutes left on the clock with Ford winning the poll. I have a hat game to anybody who's new to my streams where I set a timer for 10 minutes. If I don't accidentally stop it, then after 10 minutes, I pick the hat that you guys win. And there's no particular order. There's no particular set in stone way it goes. But yeah, so enjoy. Also, light up the chat for all the members with the custom emojis. And also, if you don't have access to those, pizza, pineapple, bread, and pickles. Go. I want to see that chat liven up. Let's see that thing going with the last 3 minutes left of the hat poll. I want to see that thing go. Let's just get this chat going. Let's get this chat rolling. Buy it. Or you could be like Explorer with Rednecks and drop another $20 super chat. This guy is nuts. This is the MVP of the day. But we need to do interrogations with you, Nate. That's the whole point. We must interrogate you. I think that's David with all of them. Hobie, Hobie. Yes. The French fries. Get some French fries going on here. Can we get some French fries? Oh, get you a Wham burger and some French fries. I think Ford's got this one pretty locked down. I'm kind of surprised though, guys. We had the good Bobcat up there even, and it still wasn't enough to beat out the old Blue Oval, which is my favorite. It is my favorite. It is the best. I'm telling you, you can hear it from anybody, you can hear it from me, but I'm telling you right now, this is the best. This is the best brand. It is the best. It has the best reputation. It's just simply the best. Yes! French fries! We'll get old Kevin emptied out. I kind of forgot that I had the pipe out. Oops. We'll just load on the go. Nothing wrong with that. You're doing this while... wait a minute, you're doing this while writing an English essay? Well, don't listen to my grammar because you'll get an F on that one. All right, Dirk. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. Glad to see you're still around. I've missed you, man. I really have. Justice for Dirk. We actually haven't had a whole lot of problems with the old cap, people talking to Cap. So I think he definitely got that one set in stone for us. Oh, Happy remembers everything, Nate. What do you mean? Old David. Behave at work. Yeah, Dirk, behave at work, dang it. Actually, I see that. So, South Dakota, let's get a roll call. Where are we all coming from? Well, the end of the... once I can get the hats done here, well, the bins are... I cannot speak. Once I get the combine emptied out, we now have our hat timer set up and ready to go. Where are you guys all from? We got Saskatchewan, Iowa, ew, sadly, Pennsylvania. If I say Iowa, I don't have anything against you guys. I'm from Nebraska, so I just have a natural hatred towards Iowa. Iowa, ew, Kentucky, North Carolina, Kansas, Georgia, Kansas, Finland, Wisconsin, Southern Illinois, Wisconsin, Utah, Alberta, Pennsylvania, Bluegrass State, Kentucky, New York, Louisiana, Nebraska, yes, Utah, Illinois, Sweet Home Alabama, you know it, Maine, I remember you, dog. Maine, we got Utah, Virginia, Delaware, Ontario, Tennessee, Minnesota, Illinois, Florida, Oregon. Keep it going, keep it going. Iowa, ew. And where are we at? We got Ford? All right, I'm happy enough now. Now I can just insult people in a Ford hat. This is old school. This is an old school hat. It's old flat trucker bill. I love this thing. Minnesota, Ohio, Maryland. Levi's back. Let's see, anybody else that's new? I've already seen Wisconsin. I've seen Ohio, Minnesota, Omaha. Omaha. Little Peyton Manning action going on there. We got Ford winning that poll, so let me get my next poll set up. So we'll end this out. Let's see how many votes we got on this one. I'm interested to see, because I know last time we had like 150 on that. 149, nice. Battleground, Washington, nice. Alaska, welcome. Australia, yes. Levi with all of the Jerrys. Michigan, Northern Indiana. Let's get our next poll started, and I'll try and keep reading them off, but I gotta try and pay attention now to this because my grammar is terrible. Whoever's writing that English paper better not watch me because I'm not gonna spell half this right. So next hat, we got 4 hats coming in. Let's see what they are. We have the clothing brand Browning, so like the Buck logo, these guys. If I can get it to focus. Those guys. We got Browning. Or basically what I do when I ride in a very fast car on off-road terrain. Farmall, that one's probably going to win. Sorry. That's a guaranteed win right there. So we got Browning, Farmall, Bush Hog. And, oh, nope. Bush Hog. And lastly, who else we got? Oh, we got Ariat. Ariat with my one of like 3 variants. There we go. So there is our 4. Let's get the clock timer started. I'll show you guys that quick so we have an idea of what we're looking at. So as I stated, we got the Browning hat, brown American flag version. Got the Bush Hog hat, one of like 4. Classic Farmall hat, and the one of like different versions of the Ariat hat. You got 10 minutes. Go. Arkansas Razorbacks. Oh, what's their chant? The pig suey or is it chop suey? What do they say again? I can't remember. Gettysburg. Ooh, that one's nice. My favorite map, it really depends on what series I'm on. If I like farming style, really any Nebraska maps. So right now, Green Valley is the one I do Nebraska series on. But hay-wise, I love Griffin, Indiana. Pig suey, that's what it is. Yes, like Spike, I like spikes. But, and then just kind of like generic playing around. I just like playing around on multiple maps. I like seeing the terrains, I like seeing the different things you can do. It really is just kind of nice. Uh-oh. The Buckeyes. We got Pig Suey versus the Buckeyes. That's gonna be interesting. What about logging? I don't really do much logging. I'm not a big forestry guy. If I have to do it, I'd use it basically like public works, so I would do more of a city maps like county line. But otherwise, I'm just not that much of a forestry guy. It's nothing against forestry, just never really got into it. With the Richard voice? Thea, what's... I'm more like an Arizona Cardinals guy. Dude, I haven't done the Richard voice in so long. If anybody doesn't know who Richard is, Richard's my buddy who doesn't have any front teeth. Not my buddy, but he's a character that I played back on the old 80s series with Grant. And he was missing front teeth and he had a really big mustache. So it's like every word that he said, it sounded like he had a really bad lisp. I'm an Arizona Cardinals guy though, so I love the Cardinals. The only reason I did that is because I played Madden all the time when I was a kid, and the Cardinals look like the Huskers. Dude, I miss Richard, man. He was such a good character. No, I'm not buying an Oliver 1900. I don't even think I have one in this game. Do I even have an Oliver in this game? I don't even think I do. It'd be down here if I did. Where's my O's? Do I have one in here? I don't think I do. I have I, C, F, G, J, K, L, M, N, O. I have an 1855, but I'm not buying one. You miss recording with Grant? I slightly do too, but it's also been really nice, like, just being able to stay on schedule. Like, now, I'm able to do my own work, my own job, my own stuff, my own things, and I still do work for him, but it's just nice being able to just feel like I'm actually doing my job. Have I ever been rickrolled? Yes. Ooh, 9 more likes. All right, let's get a little bit of a like spike. We got over 200 people currently watching right now. If you have not already, hit that little like button. We'll see if we can get over 200 likes. If we get over 200 likes, I don't have to pay rent to the pineapple. That's what that's going on with. But if we're lucky, we're only 44 minutes into this stream. We're actually moving along pretty quickly, in my opinion. But if we can get 300 in 2 hours, I think that'd be almost a stream record. We're already over 200. Still love the Alice Chalmers job, that D21. Dude, I love the D21. That's such a... It's the second favorite tractor of all time. What combine is that? I believe it is a 9660, if I'm correct. Hang on. I'm pretty sure it's a 9660. Yes, 9660 STS. We are pretty much trying to wrap up bean harvest. We've been harvesting on... I basically do streams on the weekends for the harvesting that I do. And I've been harvesting for what now, chat? Almost 2 months? I started this. I still got 3 fields to go after this. One of which is beans and the other 2 are corn. In one of my latest videos on this stream, my combine burnt up. I had a S680 and it got caught in a field fire with corn. So now I have to make things happen. Oh. Shaden, thank you for putting the enunciation in there for that, buddy. Welcome to the Rentalman Club. Glad to have you part of it. If you haven't already, consider looking in on those custom emojis and dropping those in the chat for us so we can welcome you. To everybody that is now, let's welcome some of our new members. Let's everybody get pizza, pineapple, pickles, and bread in the chat. Get all your emojis going if you really are feeling it. Throw in some French fries. I don't know. Maybe some wham burgers and some French fries. Def Leppard sucks. No, they don't. But if anybody knows what that line's from, what movie, let me know. Cody, it's going pretty great. We're moving along with beans. I'm trying to stay. I wasn't looking at the cart. It's my favorite thing to harvest. I'm a big corn guy. Beans, it just takes too long to fill the combine. Like the short that I made with the magnums in American Farming. I spy a vertical log tree. Hey Shaden, don't worry about it. I'm just glad to have you a part of. I'm just glad to have you guys in here. That's all we're really having. We have a lot of fun with you guys just being here. The last pass should be our. This next pass should be our last pass. Kevin is actually back in the combine. Kevin was our old combine operator who was in the S680 at the time that it burned up. He's been in the hospital. He's been out for the last month, I'd say, or at least 3 weeks. But he's now back in action. So very limited mobility, but he wanted to get back in there because he's an old fart and he doesn't like the doctors telling him what to do. What's my dream truck? If it's really just an extended cab pickup with an 8-foot box, that's really about all I'd want. Years, I don't really want to go anything above like 2014. I'm primarily a Ford guy. Would I get a Chevy or a GMC at this day and age? Probably. I don't think I'd get a Dodge. I'm not a big Dodge guy. I never really was a fan. But I'd get a Chevy or a GMC. I prefer a GMC, but I'd get a Ford first. Maybe I'd like 6.7, 7.3. Heck, I'd even go with a 6.0. Heck, I'd even go with a 6.4. The 6.4s, they're a hit and miss. Sometimes they're the best truck you'll ever buy, and other times they're just a mess. But I know that combine, unless Kevin doesn't turn around. How many acres is this field? I'm not 100% sure, because I think they do this in hectic acres, unless the unit convert mod that I have does change that. Unless I get out. Let me get out quick and I'll look at it. This field... 50-acre field? Yeah, it's probably bigger than... No, maybe not. Maybe 50 acres? Does it tell me on this? What does it tell me on this? I don't... Oh, yeah, so that's hectic. So it is. So it's 58. It's a 50-acre field. 60 acres of land. This is probably one of the biggest maps. Oh, I actually have... I take that back. I have played the North Dakota 16X map. I almost made this farm on that map. But that game would have literally had that thing would literally have croaked on itself had I played it like that. I am going to start moving the operation, though, over to the other field while I'm doing this. We got 54 seconds on the clock. The white line in front is a... it's because of my Stream Deck stuff doesn't... It's connected to my keyboard, which also does a handful of other things in the game. That's my GPS line. That tractor has GPS equipped on it for guidance steering. I am a Ford guy. I'm actually wearing the Ford hat right now. Farmall, though, by an unsurprising amount, is winning the poll at 48%. I'm a Ford, though. Ford's got to be on top. 160 acres. I think I might have read that one, but if I already did, then you get to read it, and then you get it again. We'll have that set up so he can follow, and 3 seconds left on the clock. Farmall is going to sweep the field, but fear not. Let's get our hats switched out quick before we start transferring everything. Okay, that is now set. So, well, you could, well, happy in reality, you could get a Chevrolet that's a cheap heap that enjoys visiting that repairman over little engine troubles, but we're not going to talk about that because I can't hear you over the sound of the amount of recalls General Motors putting out over their latest productions. Now, let's see here. What's my next hat? I don't know what my next hat is, but we're going to find out with what you guys are going to have here for me. So next hats, we have Titan Tire. And it's it's signed by Cole the Cornstar. I'll show you guys that. It's pretty funny, actually. Then it's my other Pioneer hat. My green and gray version. Then we have Rhino Ag, the Flex Wings. And who's the last one? I could have sworn I had another. Oh, Vermeer. All right, so Vermeer, and this is just regular Vermeer. This is not the Digging Dutchman. Vermeer. Did I spell that right? Yeah, I did. Okay, we're good. There is your next 4. If I didn't spell that right, then my apologies. But here we go. So we have, because we're going to start transporting stuff to the field, we got Rhino Ag, the green and gray Pioneer, the Titan Tire signed by Cole. It says Cole on it. Cole the Cornstar. And Vermeer. It's just my regular Vermeer hat. So you got 10 minutes on the clock. Go. You're just starting soybeans? That's all right. I'm going to move Corey with me. We're going to take this over while Kevin's... Oh, Kevin did finish up. This is why I loved Kevin, all right? Kevin had a really long pass that he would have had to back up and turn around on with the AI. And look at him. He's finishing that field strong. Let's get one big round of applause. Get your claps going on in the chat for Kevin. It's good to have him back on the return. Daryl probably could have grabbed some of the pickups, but I think he's waiting in the header trailer, the header cart truck so he could tow that. Him and Kevin will convoy over here with me. But I'm just going to knock out my other bean field, which is... because it's already been set up, and I believe it's field 10, so I got to find my little notepad, which is right here. Has all my fields on it. I'll mark off that I got field... Oh, geez, hang on, we're going off all over the road. Oh, hello! I didn't think that back tire was that close. Okay, nobody clap. That now it looks bad. Sorry, Corey. Three cheers for Kevin! Hip hip, hooray! 3 cheers for feeling sorry for ourselves. Hip hip, hooray! We'll just set up shop for here right now until we get everyone else situated. Turn that off so I'm not wasting any fuel. Turn you off. Turn you minimized. Oh. Hey, yes, I did take you off. Nice. Shut that off, and the combine's good now, so I can move this. Moving fields takes a little bit on this game, I'll tell you that much. You ask for it, I don't give it to you. Never quit. Never back down, never quit. You're not actually that late. We've been live for almost an hour, but we're probably going to be doing this for about just 2. So we might have another hour left of this. We're not going to get the next field that I'm going to start done because I only have this little combine to do all of it. While I'm at it, though, I'll just transport it with the beans in there. We're going to start working on the harvest. I don't know if I want to... I don't want to know. I don't think I should service this thing yet. I probably should, but I'm probably just going to wait on it for a little bit. I'll sell some beans before I go and fix this combine. I just don't want to have what happened to the S-Series happen to this thing, because I cannot afford that right now. I still haven't even gotten the insurance money for the S-Series yet. Favorite truck mod? I would have to say it's either my 2017 F-Series or my knight in shining armor of my latest truck that's going to be coming out probably sometime. I won't say, but it's going to be within the next couple days. My Square body series. This little bad boy. Let's get this fired up. Ah. Hey, 70s Ford. 70s Ford versus an 80s Chevy, though, that's a pretty good comparison, though. That'd be kind of hard to top. We'll get Daryl's truck ready, because Daryl bought himself the new Agritono Silverado. You're cutting corn right now? Very nice. I just gotta move the fuel trailer, which doesn't have any diesel in it. That's convenient. We're gonna give him a little bit extra space. And we'll set the square body up. I'll have to send Daryl back and go get some diesel. The only thing is that I don't necessarily have like a P.O. box. So I would love for you guys, if you guys wanted to send me like the gifts and stuff, I'd have to go into town though and actually like get a P.O. box set up for that kind of stuff. Which is probably something I should look into at the start of the new year, but I probably won't do it till after the start of the new year. So if you guys have stuff like that, like the merchandise that you guys want me to support you guys with, feel free to send me like a farm shirt, a farm hat, something of that. We could start incorporating that into the stream, because I would love to do it, but like right now I don't really have like a dedicated, hey, if you guys want to send these things to promote any of it, then this is where you go. And let's get this set up. No man's land going turning into a field. Very nice. 212 current people joining in. If you are new to the stream right now, I'm wondering what's going on. We're transferring fields over from field 14 to my final bean field, field 10. And we'll be starting the process all over again of starting up some beans. Probably only going to be live for about another hour, though, as we're closing in on 58 minutes 38 seconds. I'm only going to be doing this for about 2 hours because I have to head into town later. But we'll at least get the bean field started. We're pretty good on fuel, though. I'd say we're fine for right now. Pickup truck convoy? Heck yeah, you know it. So it's me, followed by Kevin in the Ford. Daryl's in his truck, Corey's in his pickup, and then I don't know what happened to the mule. The mule's just kind of chilling. We'll go back and get the mule later. So it's all four of us. We might have to call Jeff out here. You have 5 inches of snow in Canada. That sucks. Grant's doing fine. He's very busy nowadays. We haven't like worked together on our video stuff, and if I think Nate's still in here, he would know. But we haven't worked with Grant in probably close to almost 2 weeks now. Like since American Farming came out, we have not done one iota of work together. We've done like talked with each other every now and then, but yeah. Yes, there actually is a link. If you click on my, in your description, when you click on my little icon, it'll take you to my merchandise shop through Spreadshop. And there's multiple different designs, multiple different things. You actually could buy a shirt with Jerry on it. True story. I am going to just load everything in the cornfield. That'll make everything easier. I really should have thought of that when I did this, instead of parking on the road. We'll load everyone over in the cornfield. This is the field where the S-Series over there is the one that burnt. Let's get everyone situated, though. Kevin, you are relieved of your duty. 4 weeks? It's been a month? There's no way it's been a month. There is no way it has been a month. We're going on 4. Okay, that makes more sense, but still, it's been a month? Jeez. Yeah, we'll just leave the fuel trailer over on this side. It'll be easier to cross the road that way. Until we at least get the field opened up. American Hellcat. I disagree. Maybe one of the more balanced tanks when it comes to like its style of combat, but I don't know if I can agree with you on that one. I'm more of a tank destroyer guy, okay? Well, actually, the Hellcat is a tank destroyer. I'm not a big turreted tank destroyer guy. I like my big front-mounted, just straight, let's bull rush these guys. I was more of a Jackson dude. Oh, no, we did one of them. I think you might have been gone for one of them. So I think you were with DJ when we recorded the last one. Yes, the Hellcat is really, really, really quick. No. Nate is just as good as me. He puts his heart and soul into what he does, and he is a fantastic YouTuber. You guys want to know somebody that I could just see from a mile away that had potential? Go watch Nate. Go sub to that man. Nate, put your link in the description right now. If you guys are not subscribed to Fearsome Rhino 2, get your keysters over there and give that man a follow. No, you're not necessarily late. We are just opening up the next bean field, though, on my little thing. But Nate, yeah, put your link in here. If you guys, to 218 people, if you have not already gone, and my hat timer's up, I noticed that. I can do it. Everybody, go sub to Nate. Go look at him. Go look at his content. He puts his heart and soul in what he does. And Vermeer actually pulled this one off. I don't mind. I mean, actually, so speaking of Vermeer, I have my Vermeer shirt on. And this one is Making Hay the Vermeer Way. It's my favorite, one of my work shirts that I used to have. So I'm definitely a Vermeer guy. Just move these over to here. Just kind of keep the pile scooching back. And if anything, it actually is kind of an organized line. Ooh, we get some really fun ones this time. Oh, the next round won't be even that bad either. Oh, wait, I have two of those hats? Well, we're not doing that twice. Let's set that over there, because we already had that one. Okay, let's get our next poll started. So I'm going to end out the poll, and Titan Tire actually was third place on that. Pioneer pulled third, Pioneer pulled second, Titan Tire was third, and Rhino was last. That's kind of sad. Let's see here. No, I told Nate to put his own channel in here. If that's what you're getting at, Nate. I told everybody go to follow Nate. I gotta set up my next hat though. So the next hat, so we just can keep this thing rolling. Next hat, question mark. Which one do we want? We got 10 minutes on the clock. We have the Husker Harvest Days hat. Actually, I'm going to do Ag Swag in front, because that's who did this. So Ag Swag, my other big channel people, I'm going to try and do a little bit more with come the start of the new year. Husker Harvest Days. We also have the gas station come and go. I don't know why, but I saw the hat in the gas station and I wanted to buy it. I'm a sucker for hats, okay? We have the other Bush Hog, so retro Bush Hog. And lastly, Sap Bros, so 2 gas stations. There we go. So let's get that started. We'll get your timer going, and I'll show you guys the hats quick so we know what we're looking at. We have Bush Hog, retro, the Come and Go hat. Husker Harvest Days, and the Sap Bros hat. Got 10 minutes on the clock. Go. In this save, no, I do not have Jake's Dodge, but I do have Jake's Dodge downloaded as a mod. Yes, let's get the pineapples going. Come on now. I don't know what you did disrespecting, but wait, what? I'm so confused right now. But Bush Hog is winning the poll. Come on, guys, give Husker Harvest Day some love. I think it's, since everyone's parked over there, we'll just roll on this one. I can do it. I can do a little bit of work. A little bit of work never hurt me. Pizzas, pineapples, pickles, and bread. Let's get all those emojis typing up in the chat. If you're really feeling lucky, get yourself some French fries in the chat. I want to see, I love the food emojis. The food emojis are the best. The pineapple, though, is the best. Jerry, you're the best. I like Jerry. Pineapple on pizza. We're actually going to do ourselves our own little poll. So, if you, like last time, like pineapple on pizza, I need you to put a piece of pizza and a pineapple as your answer. If you don't, do pizza and a pineapple with the red X. So if you like pizza with pineapple, put a pizza with a pineapple. If you don't, put a pizza with an X. You are now? Well, that's going to be kind of cool. Punkadillin! Punkadillin! Yo, my boy, you get your blue wrench. So this is, if anybody doesn't know who Punkadillin is, he is one of my other really good buddies. Did some content with him back in the day in FS19. He's got a great content. I've watched him for years. So, Punka, welcome back. You finally got your wrench back. We got actually a handful more pizzas that people who like pizza with pineapples than I thought. Scott, I have not seen you in here yet, unless you are one of our new members, so welcome, if I haven't seen you yet. Come on now, I know we got people that like pineapple pizza in here. Hawaiian pizza's the best pizza. Absolutely, Dylan. Glad to have you back, bud. Sorry I wasn't able to do some snow plowing with you. I couldn't get my audio stuff figured out, and by the time I had everything situated, I just kind of had to pick something to go with it, so we went with what works, and that's harvest. You just don't like pizza. That's all that is. Yes, I am playing on the wheel. You can see my hands go. I'm on the wheel. What happened? I stopped. I do like drag racing. Drag racing's pretty fun. I like loud cars, big motors, and other fancy things. You just don't like pizza. Love the videos? Well, I'm glad. I'm really glad. You guys are having fun. I'm having fun. We're all having fun. It's almost Christmas. It's almost Christmas break. Some of you guys might, I don't know, when do you guys' Christmas break starts? For all you that are either in college or high school or middle school, whatever grade you're in, when do you guys start Christmas break? Because I know, I'm pretty sure it starts for people around me within, not this week, but next week. Like, not this coming week, but the following. One week and 3 days. 22nd? Yeah, I think that's kind of when we start, is the 22nd. College, I know, gets out a little bit earlier. Oh, that stinks. 20th, 22nd, 24th, to the 15th of January? Jeez, it goes all the way right up to Christmas, doesn't it? I know it would get demonetized, but I should, like, involve you guys in my New Year's tradition where I watch Bob Ross for the end of the year. That's my New Year's tradition that I've done for, I think this is going on year 6. I literally sit down on the couch and I will watch an episode of Bob Ross from 11:58 to at least 12:02. I will end my year and start my year watching Bob Ross. Yes, I have seen the Lizard Maverick. I was actually messing around with it yesterday for a little bit. Not a big fan, mainly because of the rims. The rest of it, though, is really cool. It sounds good, it drives good. I just despise the wheels. Bob Ross watch along gets demonetized, but you guys are just joining me on the stream. I don't know, though. I might think about it. I am a full-time YouTuber. I never went to college. I pretty much, when I graduated high school, not even within a week of graduating, walking off the stage, I moved into the apartments that you guys see now, and I've been on my own ever since. I've worked my jobs. I've worked my way around. I've had side jobs. I've had YouTube jobs. I've done what I do, and now I'm basically fully dedicated to trying making this work and building other businesses on the side, trying to better myself and better the world around me. My favorite blues musician. My problem is that I love music, but when it comes to like deciphering the types of music, I'm not that great. So you'd have to give me like an example of some blues bands. I bet you I could probably name some of them, but I'm not that great at deciphering like the types of music. Yes, I did do the worm on the stage. There's a video of me doing the worm on the stage. There's a video of me doing the worm on stage during graduation. I did it in front of the principal, the superintendent, the entire school board, and everybody else in that gymnasium. It was the best thing I've ever done in my entire life up to that moment. Austin didn't leave, he just kind of went his own way. Well, I guess that's technically saying he's leaving, but he did. He just kind of went his own way. He had a lot more things that he ended up just doing on his own. I chat with him from time to time, but he just kind of found his own little groove, and he went with it. Hat timer is at 2 minutes and 19 seconds, and Retro Bush Hog is still leading at 43%. If you haven't already, get your vote in on the hat poll, or the hat game as I like to call it, and get your vote in on which hat you'd like to see. And if you do not have the ability to vote, be sure to smash that like button, hit that little red button for subscribing down below, hit the little bell. Helps me out, helps you guys out, because you guys get to see more fun content. I'll have another YouTube short for American Farming coming out after the stream. You guys get to check it out. It's going to be Grinch themed, because I just grab as many dumb audio shorts as I can, but that'll be kind of the plan for that. So yeah, hit that thumbs up, see if we can get to 300 likes by the end of the stream. We're an hour and 13 minutes in. And I did not, sorry about that. Yeah. I kind of forgot that I was close to full. My bad. You didn't see that. I graduated in the year of 2021. I just turned 21 like 2 weeks ago, not 2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks ago at this point. So I've been out since the year 2021. Let's see here. Where'd you go? Where's my cart? There it is. Oh, hang on. Yeah. I am on Green Valley, Nebraska. This is a 4X map for PC only, made by DR Modding. Wait, no. DJ. I think this is DJ Modding. It's the other guy. It's not... It might be. It's one of the two. It's either DJ or DR Modding. Yeah. I also look younger now today because I'm wearing my glasses. If I take off my glasses, which is what you guys usually see on streams, I do sometimes look older. Oh, sorry about that. But I also have the other problem that if I were to shave off my goatee and my mustache, I literally look like I'm 5. Like, if I have my glasses on and I don't have a goatee or a mustache, I literally look like 5 years older. Like 5 years younger. Yes, one of my classmates actually did Junior Dragsters as a kid. Like Spike for Jerry the Pine. I don't want to... You guys are doing fantastic. Jerry, you need to give this man a raise. Like Spike for Jerry. They're the best. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them. It's been nice, and I like how consistent I've been able to stay with that. Our hat timer's up, so we'll get and start unloading the beans, and then I'll run over to the hats to try and switch them up quick. So that's my bad. I knew the time was short on it. I just wanted to try and get this figured out first, since we'll have a little bit of time. With Retro Bush Hog winning at 43%, it didn't really matter how long we stretched that out anyways. Just try and stay off the main road. But let's get the next poll set up while we're waiting on this. So we have Retro Bush Hog, which is my favorite of the Bush Hogs. This is the hat I wore when I was out being the Grant and Spencer's during, what was it? Spencer's farm. We were ripping up the field. We were making all of that burn field. The field burn, and I had the leaf blower putting out fires. That's what it was. We'll put Vermeer over here, and let's grab our next hat, which is Minneapolis Moline Big Bud, John Deere, and oh, geez, this is going to be a tough round. Alice Chalmers. We got some big boys coming in on this one. Poor Minneapolis. I don't know if she's going to have enough brute force to be able to overconquer these guys, but this is going to be a big round. So everybody get your votes in. Next, hat. Big dogs. We have John Deere, and we have in the far corner we have John Deere, and this is my parts and service one. These all look retro. John Deere, Moline, Alice, Chalmers. Up, helps when you actually are typing. Alice Chalmers and Big Bud. Oh boy. This one's going to be interesting. There is your time. Oh, there are your hats. And there is your clock. Oh, close this. Open this. And here we go. We have Minneapolis Moline. Big Bud. John Deere. Alice Chalmers. This is going to be a slugfest. I want to see as many votes as possible on this one. You do not understand and cannot comprehend the amount of people I want to see on this vote. Go. This is definitely one of the harder choices of a poll that we've had. And this is just, I grabbed the next 4 hats. They were sitting back to back to back. American farming came out. That's what happened to the 60s farm. Grant pretty much just dragged that series out as long as possible until American farming came out, and then he switched his priorities all the way over to that. It's the battle of the big boys. We literally have Deere versus Agco versus Independent and the old timers. I have a very sad feeling that Moline's not going to be able to pull it. I mean, we're already at 50% John Deere, but I have a very bad feeling Minneapolis just is not going to be able to keep up. It's either going to be Minneapolis or Big Bud on the bottom. No. It's only if you have socks on. The enclosed trailer, if you're talking about the one that I use on the homeowner series, that is my own creation. Well, not like I didn't build the model, but that's my own mod, the 24-foot enclosed trailer, which is actually public. It's on my mod network. That's what I love about this community. We can all just have fun. We can all take a joke. No, American Farming does not have multiplayer. The problem with the multiplayer is that it's like a whole... My understanding is that it's technically they'd have to almost like create slightly a whole new version of the game. And that would just take a lot of development hours, where it's like at that point, it really only would be worth it if the game surpasses the expectations of just being a single-player game, and then it maybe goes to a PC, or it's able to build a whole new line of stuff. Like I don't know exactly if American Farming will be the one that gets multiplayer. If it does, it's going to be a lot later down the road. It'd be a huge update, though. I know that. Favorite mod? It kind of just depends. I like a lot of my own projects I like. If I wasn't a modder, it'd be a lot easier of a choice. But there's some of them that you put a lot of heart into on certain things. I've learned how to do a lot of other things with them. But yeah, like the square body Chevy, that's probably my most all around I've learned how to do stuff with. Yes, Garrett is the secretary. Anybody ever sees Garrett plays, just make sure you tell him that, hey, that's the secretary, and he'll know exactly what you're saying, and he won't like it because he messages me. The J&M grain cart is my own conversion. I worked with Rooster Mods on that to get the grain plane on the inside to work, but that's a That's a private conversion because I don't have access to distribute that mod because I didn't make the mod. But if anything, that mod might come to all platforms like it did in 19, but it's only a 1051. I stretched it to make it a 1326. Cody, what is your question? And also, Kobe, it's a possibility. I really want to have it done by this week, but with the last second tweaks that I have to make and technically my video schedule, I don't know yet. We'll figure it out though. The Combine, if you're talking, that one is an S670. It's an older diecast. Like, it's not the S780 that they sell now. Or, no, it's not the S790. It's an S670. This is Green Valley, Nebraska. His name was Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet because you're going to regret because I'm the best there's ever been. I was like, I'm trying to remember the song lyrics. What's the song lyrics? I do watch Whistling Diesel from time to time. He's not my favorite. I get the point behind what he does, and it's it's hilarious because it's kind of like the stuff that I'd like to do. But there's a fine line between I'm doing what I want and letting no one tell me what to do, and I do what I want, I let nobody tell me what to do. Like, I go out and I go mudding in a side-by-side with all of my friends, and then I made a remote-controlled tank that runs over your shop, shed, and a bunch of trees. My favorite tank's the American T-95. It's a super heavy tank destroyer with a 4-set wide tracks, 152 millimeter cannon, and 303 millimeters of armor in the front. They call it the Death Turtle. Oh, I bet he is. I bet he's one of the coolest guys you'll meet off camera, but I think Scott Welker was talking to him one time, and he's like, dude, the dude's great, but I see him like, he might end up like hurting himself just because of what he does. Like, I mean, he's a loose, Whistling Diesel's like the spitting definition, if you were to look it up in the dictionary, of a loose cannon. And I love that, because he does what he does, and he does what he does best, but he's a little bit too good at doing what he does for my comfort. My mod network name is Mr. Boonastic, but in reality, if you just go on there and you look up any of the projects that you've seen me do before, like the 72F series or the 70 Trans Am, the 69 Mustang, 69 Challenger, all of those mods you can find on my mod network page, which is exactly where the Chevy's going to be. And now that we got this, okay, Daryl, you're going to take the reins on this one. Perfect. Let's grab the combine. Let's grab the tractor, and we'll get this moved on. Yes, it is only a PC mod for the bushel unit converts. It's called Unit Convert. There's also Unit Convert Companion and Vehicle HUD Extension. That's how I got the bushels to the acre that you guys saw sitting in the bottom right. All three of those mods are made by Thunder, which is an itch.io page, and it is a PC-only mod, but all three of them are free, and you just activate them, and then they do their thing. No, it is not going to be a console truck. But the hat timer, we got 1:30 left, and Deere is winning at over 60. Really? It's that big? I'd say it's that big of a bias in here? Dang, now I almost wish I'd have had Minneapolis in on this one, because then it would at least have been a bit more fair. That is surprising. I thought this one would put up a lot more of a fight than it did. John Deere is going to sweep the poll on this one. Out of 4 options, it's got 60% of the votes. No, Minneapolis isn't this poll. Maybe Oliver. Oliver is what I meant. Oliver. It depends on how I'm feeling for the day. Sometimes I like to do the farming. Sometimes I like to do landscaping. Other times I like to do the homeowner stuff. And other good portion of it is just the modding. I haven't done the modding portion in a while. Sometimes I'll just take a day to sit down and I'll work on the mods. But like today, this is like the most I just play. Like the Nebraska Farm Series has been the most consistent. I just sit down and play it. This, it's just me playing, but I'm talking to you guys live. We'll get them unloaded though. Yes, I do remember you from last weekend. Welcome back. We're just getting... Well, I'm gonna... Same thing as last time. I know the hat game. Because it's deer, I'll just set the timer up. Back to 10 minutes. We'll swap it out. Actually, I could probably swap it out now. We're back to John Deere. I don't know who my next 4 are going to be yet. Looks like Parker's one of them. I think that's Gleaner behind that. And I think the other Hooters hat, the good Hooters hat, no, never mind. Where's the other hat that I got? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're coming up on an hour 27 though, and we're just starting our back and forth passes on this. And the combine is now empty, so let's set this off to the side and get the hat pole set up. Whew. So bush hog. I want to see what that poll result was though. I am kind of ashamed that did as bad as it did for like the level that it was off center. I could have sworn that'd have been a closer race. Big Bud got last? What? That makes me sad. That's my second favorite hat out of that group. No, I remember Breadstick. He doesn't have a blue wrench. But let's see what our next hat is. Hat? Question mark. I like how we all said that was going to be a really tough choice. It's like, that didn't look like a tough choice when it came to the results. Yeah, that job, it's gonna take us a while. Gets it done in 5 minutes. Okay, so yep, we got Parker, we got Gleaner, ooh, Kloss, and Thunder Creek. Okay, so we got another big round. Let's see if we can get some of our German people over in on this. So we have Kloss, Parker, Gleaner, and Thunder Creek. Fuel trailers. Here we go. So there is our hats. There's your timer. Go. So we have Parker, Gleaner, Kloss, and Thunder Creek. I haven't really went back and got my other one yet, so it's still the same American grade one. Otherwise, I'd have my black one that has the logo like right here. Anyway, there's your hats, there's your timer. Let's keep this thing rolling. The more you guys ask, the longer I will delay the release. I am a very stubborn person when it comes to my mods. I don't want to release a bad quality product to you guys, and I'm willing to give it to you guys for free instead of having to make you pay a Patreon or a fee. So the truck will come out when it comes out. I want it to come out as soon as possible, but I also know that if I need to fix something on it, I'm going to make sure that it's done right. Well, right now, one live stream a week is pretty much perfect for the way my schedule plays out, so I think we'll kind of stick with that. If I find time or I find openings where I can make more streams happen, then we'll look into that. But I like to have like Sunday. Sunday is just kind of a regroup day. Take the day off, or I go work on some small projects that I need to get done. And then Monday, or if I'm planning ahead, I get a video done Monday. And everything just kind of works on a system. So I could stay on a 2 to 3 video and one stream on Saturday, but now I can do the shorts. It's everywhere. No, none of my mods you can use on console, because none of them are console friendly. But I will tell you what is friendly. And that is Jerry. Unlike Jerry, I just like having you guys here, but Jerry is greedy and he likes likes. If we can get a like spike and a pineapple drop in the chat, let's see, being now we have just under half an hour, been live for an hour and 31 minutes, let's get ourselves a little bit of a like spike going on for Jerry. Let's see if we can get to 300, because now he's trying to demand that we need to get to 300, otherwise I owe him at least $5 in rent. Why you think that I owe you money when you live with me is beyond me. But apparently that's what the pineapple says. Whatever the pineapple says goes. Like Spike. Like Spike. I just like how David, the Kermit David, I just like how his thing's been sitting up in the top, says member on it, and it hasn't gone away yet. So it's either he's doing things and I haven't seen them, or it doesn't fade away. Like it doesn't, it showcases it in the top. It just hasn't moved yet. I'm going to move the Kenworth, though, over to the other field. This is not the way you're supposed to do this. I'd be almost probably rolling the truck if I did it. I could probably move this down into the field now. I might just do that. I'll move it down over here. Kind of a little bit easier to get out of here anyway. Let's move the old T600 down into the field. Like Spike. Actually, I gotta turn it around because I know my buddy Jack would have a coronary if he knew I was loading this on the tarp side. Pardon me. Beautiful. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. And speaking of gas, I'm actually gonna go fill up the Thunder Creek with fuel because it's gonna take a minute for us to do any of that. And the truck's already running, so we're just gonna take Daryl's truck. Just need to go get some fuel. So everybody has, there's no way none of you have not at least looked at or downloaded this truck. I actually love this Silverado. This thing is very well made. Daryl, you made a good pickup choice. We'll just see how long your vehicle lasts before something goes out on it, though. Only 5 of your vehicles are fuel powered? What? Oh, man. I love this Silverado, though. This is a very nice made. This is a very well made mod. I prefer the old trucks. New trucks are nice, like they ride a little bit better, they feel a bit better, but when it comes to like dependability wise, I'll take an older truck 10 times out of the week. Like, you can make shift parts for those things, and it'll work. Newer things, you gotta program it, it takes you 20 minutes to do a 5-minute job. Everything is just overpriced and expensive, it's cheap plastic. Old stuff, that's still, like, pretty quality built stuff. I actually have a case combine on the old school series. Don't remember exactly which number it is. But, oh, I thought, what did I hit? Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Sorry, Daryl. I did see that bollard there. It's because it's a gas. It's a gas motor. This. Oh, what the? Nope, we just need this. Is it going in? Yep. So now we're filling the trailer up with diesel. I just need to get that so that we can have some fuel for the combines. Wait. Crashes hourly every visit yesterday. I like that one. What's your guys' favorite thing about this Silverado? Of course, if you're a console player, it's a Lizard Silverado, but if you guys have the Lizard Silverado or the Chevy Silverado from Agritona, what's your favorite part about it? I actually really like the rim setup of the truck that I have currently right now. It kind of reminds me of just a generic-looking farm truck that you see going out in the fields. The thing is that I've actually worked on a real farm before. A handful of numerous times. I've worked on a dairy farm. I've worked on a cattle farm. Well, the dairy farm and the cattle farm are the same farm. But I've worked on a dairy farm. I've worked on a row crop farm. I've worked on like state park maintenance farm style, so like farm equipment, but it's parks and rec. I personally enjoy it. I actually love it because if I don't do the experience there, then I take those experiences and I can make them into video ideas for Farm Sim. So I never really leave. I just learn. I do not have an IRL truck. I have technically 2 cars. I have technically 3, but 2 of them drive. I have my red 1990 Oldsmobile Tornado, which you guys know is Old Red, and my white Impala that you guys might not know, but I'm very sentimental and I give everything that I have and love a name. My white Impala's name is Isla. So Isla the Impala and Old Red the POS Oldsmobile. Truck do I want? 2014 6.7 96 OBS, 88 square body. If it's an extended cab with an 8-foot box, there's a good chance I'll do it if I have to. I want an 8-foot box, though. I'm not sure if I'd get a crew cab with an 8-foot box because I don't really want to park the USS Missouri, but I would probably get a regular cab 8-foot box before I got a crew cab with an 8-foot box. I don't want a short bed truck. If I had to get one, I would, but I would not really have a short bed truck for, like, my work truck. I would always have an 8-foot box. How many gallons are in this thing? Only 96? Jesus, this thing fills slowly. I think now it's probably going to be the 8345R has the most. Oh, this trailer takes forever to fill up. I think that's good enough, at least for what I'm trying to do. I just needed enough to make me get the tractors back, then I can fill them up. So we'll head back to the field. Yeah, I hate to say it, that competition thing, that's not going to happen. And that is because of 2 reasons. 1, scheduling as is already tight, and 2, American farming. Grant is, to get him to really have a schedule with anything nowadays is going to be really tough, just because he's so dedicated to American farming right now. Spencer's pretty much right along the same line, but his recording schedule to ours is completely different. We've made it work, but to have all 4 of us in the same room at the same time, that's unheard of. Exactly. I was watching it fill. That's why it took forever. But I really only needed a little bit of fuel in this in case the combine got low, which I don't think it will with the amount of time that we have left. But I did want to at least stay ahead of that. So hat timer is up, and Thunder Creek pulled it off. That's the first time we'll get to wear that variant of it. So we'll get back, we'll pull into the field, we'll run back across the road, and then we'll change the hats quick. I could have sworn that Gleaner would have pulled that off. I mean, it's Thunder Creek, but I thought Gleaner would have pulled that one off. Benny! Dude, I love Benny. Benny is awesome. Benny is a G. Everybody say hi to Benny. I'll park up the old Silverado for right now. Thank you, Daryl. Sorry, I kind of put a dent in your bumper. Shut that off. He'll fill up by the time we do that, but we'll just set up the hat thing quick, so then he'll be full and I'll be able to empty it. So Thunder Creek wins the poll. So there's that. I wonder where Kloss actually finished in this poll. Oh, Kloss was 3rd. Okay, that's not bad. Parker being last is not surprising, but I'm surprised Gleaner didn't win that one. But next hat, question mark. Let's see. Who do we have, and what's it going to be? We have Polaris, New Holland, just New Holland, Chevrolet, and Challenger. Well, Cat Racing, but I always call it my Challenger hat. So we have Cat, Challenger, Chevy, my Heartbeat of America hat, Polaris, Ranger, and New Holland. Bingo, there are your hats. There is your time. Let's... Oh! Come on, man. I'll show you guys the hats just in just a second. Dang it, Daryl. It's always your fault. I took forever to get over here, but come on, man. You're back. Welcome back, Emily. Again, I'm loading it on tarp side, but I don't really care because I got things to do and places to be. Okay, well, all that's unloading. Here are your hats. We have my cat racing hat, which is the cat challenger hat. From Philadelphia, Mississippi, we have my New Holland hat, which is a dealership hat. Polaris Ranger. And bringing up the rear, which might actually get its second attempt today, Heartbeat of America, Chevrolet. There's your 4 hats. You got 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Go. Bro, you quit. What? Don't leave now. Emily is one of Nate's head moderators, and she said she'd also be willing to do the moderation on my channel as well, so she popped in. I gave her the blue wrench, and here we are. Hey now, do I need to separate you two? I will turn this car around. Alright, let's see. Who do we get in here first? Okay, Daryl, keep on keeping on. My best farm build is probably the hay farm. I love my hay farm setup. I need to... Oh, geez. Okay, this thing's actually almost full. So we're gonna go and sell these beans because I need money. I am low on this thing called cash. And then I will just take away your blue wrench. How does that sound, Nate? You want to play that game? I can play that game. I'm not 100% sure. If you're talking about the 8430, which I think it'd be this. No, I don't think I have the R series. I have like the 30 series, which that's this guy right here. Which this, I did my own, like, modifications to, but... Yeah, that's the only one that I know of, and I don't know. It might be like a folding or a mouse-controlled steering wheel. Spencer! Hang on a minute. Hey, we got Spencer! Everybody say hi to Spencer. I gotta get him his wrench. Where's your wrench? There we go. Welcome, Spencer, to the chat. There you go. So I got his wrench. We're just out harvesting beans. I'm about ready to beat this thing. We got our Thunder Creek hat on. Dude, we've had quite a few people pop in so far. This has been awesome. Dylan's still here. Dylan's rocking. David's still here. Hello, David. Kobe. Oh boy. Get your phone charged there, Breadstick. Have fun now. Mr. Secretary. No. No, that's Garrett. Garrett's the secretary. Unless Garrett's in here. If Garrett's in here, then we can start calling him the secretary. Where else would you go? I don't know. Somewhere that's not here. Probably somewhere that's actually entertaining. Let's leave the pipe out, but I'm just gonna go run and grab this so I can see if I can fill up the truck. Ooh, it depends on where you're going. If you're going out by Utah, probably not. Unless you're going to Seven Oak. If you're going to Seven Oak, I might hit you up. Oh no, the secretary is here. Wait a second. We got both him and Garrett in here. No. Hit the gritty. I ain't gonna hit the gritty. I can widowy hit the gritty on the 250. Dang, this is pretty good beans so far. Don't crash. I don't intend to. I might, but I might. 200 people will judge you. I got 212 people in here. If you guys haven't already, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below. We currently got Spencer TV and the secretary in here, otherwise known as Garrett Plays. We got a lot of great faces, a lot of great places. We're not in South Dakota though, so we're in the better state, Nebraska, one state south of a good time. And yeah, so we're on the race trying not to get 300 likes for this greedy pineapple behind me, which we did. We got 300. Spectacular. I don't have to pay the pineapple rent. You click the button twice. Very nice. Well, we got Benny in here. We got the only person I've yet to see is Chad. We even got Dirk back in here, guys. We had Dirk, the moderator from previous. Man was coming in clutch. I mean, we've had so many fun people pop in during this stream. It has been fantastic. Yo, yeah, we need to get Grant. Hey, Spence, you want to get Grant in here quick? Just give him a ring. Just have him pop in. This chat would go nuts. I don't think my chat can handle Garrett, Spencer, and Grant all in the chat at once. Yeah, it is the secretary. Oh, and Nate. I forgot Nate was in here too. So we have Nate, Grant, Spencer, and Garrett in here all at the same time. They was go nuts. All of a sudden you just see the squad pop in like, wait a minute. I should just give him a call. I have his phone number. I could just not be lazy. I don't even know where my phone went. Where'd my phone go? Oh, there. Right in front of my face. Wait a minute. Okay, now we got American Farming in here. We'll give that, I guarantee you that's Garrett. Garrett just swapped accounts quick. We got American Farming in here. Squad Build Inc. has entered the chat. That's not Grant, though. I don't think that's Grant. We got Happy in here, too. We got the whole crew. Now we just need Jake and Austin at this point. We're gonna sell these beans. Because this is gonna it might not fill it up. So we got 200 bushels, and I know this trailer is like 1,600. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely fill it up. I'm not the one that adds all that stuff. Yeah, Happy, you doing your homework? Are you being responsible? I don't think you are. Making sure I didn't miss a chat on that. Dropping my water. Okay, we are full on grain. Let's get trucking. So let's actually see, where on earth do we need to sell this? So beans, because I don't want to just take this. I need some money. Let's tag that place. Where are we going? Please don't tell me it's the one I think it is. Where's it at? Oh, it is this one. Okay. That's fine. I know how to get to this. I just can't see it because of the glare. Actually, yes. I would love to have some anhydrous equipment, Benny. We're going to be starting tillage season and gas season here right after all the harvest is done. We got a minute left on the timer, so if you got something cool than the B&Bs that I already currently run, hit me up, buddy. I'm willing to support you. I'll tell you how you make a good channel, buddy. You put your heart and soul into what you enjoy most and not give a dang what the guy on the left says and thinks about you, and you do what you want best and people will follow. You represent, you talk like you mean it, and you showcase to the community that you care. A caring community and a free-willed community is the best kind of community. Oh, never mind. Well, I guess at the rate I used to put out content, that'd have worked perfectly. Alright, let's go. My old Xbox tag. Nice. Oh, nose is itching. And the hat timer has reached 0 with Chevy pulling it off. That's a first. It's usually the first time Chevy actually comes in first place. I mean, it didn't have Ford in there, though, so that's probably a good reason as to why. Let's set this aside quick, put on our hazards, and let's get the hats game figured out quick. This hat's like a weird shape. It's like ever so slightly too small, but it also like kind of fits just right. It's very weird. It's a very weird feeling hat. We got Chevy winning that poll. And if I can get it, what is our next group of hats here? We're kind of getting down to the wire on these. Oh boy. Oh, never mind. Things just got fun. We got Austin, the cheerleader farmer, Bobcat version 2, Kinsey, and Tractor Supply. Oh boy, this could get interesting. So let's get our poll set up with 222 people. This could be the most votes we get in the poll today if we have them all sticking around. What is my next hat? Question mark. I love that. That's going to be great. So we have TSC, Bobcat, Don't Let Me Down, Kinsey, and Austin, the cheerleader farmer. I remember I told him that one time, and he was not happy with me. I almost want to buy... I saw a video of it this morning. I was dying laughing. I want to buy one of those hats that have like the bills that are like go out to here. There is that. I probably spelled something wrong. But your timer has started. We'll start there. So we have Tractor Supply, my favorite one of the Tractor Supplies. The Bobcat hat, version 2. Austin, the cheerleader farmer hat. And my dark blue variant of the Kinsey hat has the American flag on it. I love that hat. Yo, you clicked the wrong one. Oh no. Well, I don't know if it's going to matter because Austin's hat's winning by a landslide right now. I have a Logitech G27. I had to switch hands there to try and shift. It's like a little sippy cup. It's actually really cool because we're overlooking all the fields we've already harvested. All of those fields literally are mine. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's not surprising to me that Austin's hat's winning. I do not use a G920. I have the other version of it being the G27. This is Green Valley, Nebraska. I'm just currently on the one bridge because I'm going to sell a truckload of beans. I need some money, and this is about the only way I'm going to be able to do it because the bin site right now is kind of a mess. I got to transfer over a ton of beans. Well, hello. And if the chat, if you guys see questions that you know have already been answered, feel free to chime in and answer those yourself as well. We all could do this together. Why on earth did you just take all of my money, Daryl? You're not worth that much. Well, I take that back. They do a lot of work, so that also is something. Don't worry, we're gonna make some money. Well, they're what we have, Benny, okay? They're what we have to work with. Ethanol. I want to talk race car. Race car fuel. The Farm Sim Show? Hey now, I know those guys. I forgot that they put that billboard on the map for him. Yay! Well, good afternoon. Okay, let's just see how much money we can make. If it'll let me. If I could dump both hoppers at the same time, that'd be... Oh, no, I can't. Dang it! It's $12 beans. Let's see if it helps me. 10 grand a hopper? I'll take that. Hey, no, I'm not. I'm not broke as much now. See, I got almost, well, I did. I got about 11 grand a hopper. Dude, this truck scoots once you have the truck empty. It's funny. $28,000 instead of $8,000. I like that. Probably, we might see where we're at when we get back, because it's an hour and 57 right now. If I have to stick to around like 2:15, this will be the last round of hats. I'll do that. I'll finish out the hat timer for the next round, and that'll be the end of the stream. So, sorry guys for the kind of short notice. Thank you, Nate, for shouting that out to me though, because we are coming up on 2 hours, and I need to head into town here in the next couple minutes to try and stay on track. Hey now, we haven't sold any grain yet though. We've literally stored every ounce of grain besides like the first 2 trucks that I think I pulled in of corn. No, the first 2 trucks that I pulled in with beans, and then that truck are the only truckloads we've actually sold of crop. Everything else is either in the bins drying or in the bins full of crop. So we have stuff to sell. I just kind of don't like how these really sharp turns. I like to try and keep the trailer in my lane, but it's a pain. So we got 4 minutes left, and Austin's hats looks like it's going to be the one that we wear to finish off the stream. I just need to get back to the field, so that way we can finish out the stream with the rest of harvest. And then we're going to pretty much call it for the day. I think it'll probably be one more filling of the grain cart. No, it'll probably be one. I can't stay off the ditch. No, the curb. But I think it'll be one more filling of the combine. Probably. We'll dump off what's in the auger wagon, and then we'll call it. Yeah, I don't know what the reasoning behind why you can't sell the land in American farming, but that's kind of one thing I noticed, and kind of sucks. I'm sure it'll be something that's fixed over time, or it'll be something that's added in over time, but I just don't know why they can't let you sell it. It might be a crash bug, like they took it out because it crashes people for now. But at least we're coming down the home stretch now. Keep on rolling, baby. Everybody, pineapples. Let's get some pineapples in the chat. We haven't had a pineapple spike in a while. Let's get Jerry's in the chat. If you have the fancy Jerry, being the members Jerry icon, go ahead and drop that down in the comments. Otherwise, get the pineapples. I want to see as many pineapples in the chat as possible. Let's go. Pineapple spike. Pineapple spike. It's not even a like spike. It's a pineapple spike. Pineapples, pineapples, pineapples. And yes, we did just turn over 2 hours, so I'm going to try and wrap it up. Pretty much just wrapping out what we already have done, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, he is full. Okay, actually, he is full now. Perfect, Daryl, look at that. You have the pipe on the right side. Yes, all of the pineapples, and there's a lot of Jerry's in that. There's a lot of regular Jerry's. I like that. That is awesome. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Shut the truck off because we're not going to need that for now. Yes, I do not make maps. If I did, I'd have even more of my own time wasted on stuff that I didn't need to do. We'll empty out Daryl and we'll set the combine off to the side and call it a day. Daryl, you are relieved of your duties in the combine for the day. Thank you. Round of applause for Daryl. Let's get a round of applause. Good job, Daryl, and good job, Kevin. Kevin and they did a really great job. Corey apparently only drove his truck over, and that was about it. Get a round of applause for Daryl. And Kevin. Kevin did a great job. I like how I'm just talking about in-game characters that I just gave names. Yay, Daryl. Harpy, finish your homework, dang it. Quit messing around in my stream. Go finish your homework. Now that I have some money, though, I am going to probably run over and grab the mule and fix up the combine, because I really do not want to have that thing be breaking in the middle of the field. I think I still left this thing running. Yes, I did. Very nice. Yes. Homework, some work. Hey, that's how I looked at it. I made it out all right. Don't take advice from me in school, people. I didn't apply my smarts or what I actually could have done in school as best as I could. I mean, there were times that I did, but I just couldn't get school figured out. Like, school work in general, like how that is, like having to working for, I could just never, I couldn't figure it out. And it just stunk. Yeah. Austin wins the hat poll to finish out the stream, which is pretty much going to be probably 5 minutes of me just cleaning it up. So I'm going to hide the hat timer here. Once I get back to the field, I just wanted to put the hat on quick. But yep, the hat timer is up, and all I'm going to do is just hide that off. We'll clean up the rest of the stream, and that'll just pretty much be what we got for the rest of the day. We'll fix up the combine quick, if it doesn't cost me an arm and a leg. And we'll get ready for content to start back up on Monday. And I got to get the short that I have ready to go for lunch hour posted. We'll dump off this into the truck, and while we're waiting for that, we'll go fix the combine. Tractor's not doing bad on service yet, but I'm probably going to do some work to it before tillage season starts and I'm laying down gas. Yes, we did crest over the 300 like goal, so you guys did do a fantastic job. I couldn't thank you guys more. I know this thing, it runs to its service mark pretty quickly. So I need to get that taken care of. Yes. Pizza and pineapples. If you like pizza and pineapples, do a pineapple and a pizza. If you don't, do a pizza pineapple with a red X. Let's see if I can actually do this from standing like right here. So there's a toolbox in the back of the mule. Oh, that did not happen. Ooh, yeah. It's gonna cost me $16,000. I don't wanna. But it gets me through harvest. I'll just sell another thing. That'll be fine. Now I don't have to worry about that. And I might as well just repair the header while I'm here too, so... Oh. So you are set to go now for the harvest season. That's good. Yeah, I think that's pretty much gonna wrap out our day. Just gonna take you with me. Alright, everybody, the Kawasaki is now coming with me. I don't know why it's... Oh, it's because it's strapped. Oops. What the heck? No. Stop. There we go. I was like, wait a minute, what the heck's going on here? One strap, good enough. No, pineapple on pizza is delicious. Y'all are just not cool. Hawaiian pizza's my favorite. That's my personal favorite. If I were to go get a pizza at a pizza place, I will get a Hawaiian pizza. But I'm just going to park this right here. Leave it. Might refuel it. But at least it's been serviced. Cost me an arm and a leg, but it's worth it not having what happened to Sir Crispy over there. And that's going to do it for this stream, guys. So thank you all so much for checking this one out. If you haven't already, consider hitting that little thumbs up at the bottom side of the stream towards the description. Also be sure, if you can, if you haven't already, consider hitting the subscribe button. We had a very successful stream today. Exploring with Rednecks, man, he outdid himself by a landslide by just super chatting the ever-living bejesus out of us. We had a handful of others super chats that came in there. Very thankful for all of you guys. David gifting the 20 memberships to all of you for the month. So thank you all so much for checking this one out. I'm going to log off, head into town, go see my mom, have some fun with family, and we'll see you guys all in the next stream or the next video. Well, this is the rental man out. Weirdest ending to a stream yet. Peace. If I can find the buttons. Well, bye now. Maybe. Where's it at? Bye.